Hello everyone, and welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking. I do hope that you are all doing well. These are your readings for January of 2022. I hope and I know that this year will be different to the past couple of years. Anyway, for January, we're focusing mainly on love. I am going to be doing my divine spread, everyone. So it's more about love as Venus is retrograding through the sign of Capricorn on top of Pluto. So love matters. Love is very important. So January readings will be more focused towards love. I will be extending these readings, everyone, so you can get the extended version beneath the video. You'll find the link. Those of you that are on Patreon, on tier 1, obviously you get all the 12 signs as you are on Patreon. So you get the 12 signs for the price of purchasing one. So a lot of you may consider joining us on Patreon. If not, you can make a one-off purchase through my website. That link is beneath the video as well. So I'm wishing you well. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting. It does help the channel a lot, so I appreciate you all. Let's go on to the readings. Hello, dear Sagittarius. How are you? Lucky last, dear Sagittarius. I always start with those who have their birthday. So Capricorn was the first sign, therefore you are the last sign. Let's see what's going on for you in love in the month of January, as your ruling planet has stepped into a beautiful place, the place of Pisces, where it loves to be. So it's a very spiritual time for you, maybe connecting with spiritual people, like-minded people, and love connections. Let's see what's going on, dear Sagittarius, as we know that you've been purging a lot of past karma from your life. So through purging, it's as though you're rebuilding your life from scratch. Let's see what's going on, and I will be extending this love reading through Patreon and my website, so you can check those links beneath the video if this is your story. So dear Spirit, January and Sagittarius, what's going on in love for them? Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, and North Node. Okay, dear Sagittarius, what's going on in love for you in the month of January? We have the Knight of Pentacles. Slow and steady, paced forward momentum. Maybe also dealing with matters of the past. He's looking towards the past. This is the Virgo card. Virgo is all about the details. It is a sister sign. It's a mutable sign, as you are. But if you are dealing with a Virgo, they're challenging you for changes. What is hidden? Another Virgo card, the Eight of Pentacles. So maybe someone is working hard, or maybe even looking on how they can come towards you, move towards you. Someone could be willing to put in the effort, the work that is necessary now. And this could also be you. Recent past, the Empress, Taurus, Libra. Now the Empress could also be someone that you are dealing with, someone that's very Venusian, very magnetic, very attractive in your eyes. Could be a mother, someone who's already a mother. Now Venus is retrograding in Capricorn, so you're looking at relationships that you value, relationships that could be worthy to be in your life. Okay, money matters should also be very good for you, dear Sagittarius. But you're going through lots of changes. You're looking at your values, maybe even your beliefs have been going through a transformation. What's going on in the now? Ooh, Ace of Pentacles. Did I say Pentacles? Ace of Cups. And it's the Piscean energy, I would say more than likely. It's magical. These could be tears of joy or sadness. That's what I see from this deck. The Ace of Cups, we see that there could be also a lot of illusions, or the beginning possibly of a spiritual connection, which can bring tears of joy. We'll see what's crowning you. The Page of Cups. So there's an unexpected offer of love coming through. Could be from someone who's got strong Pisces in their chart as well. Or it's because your ruling planet is moving through Pisces. Now there's a lot of magic in the air and in the near future, as Jupiter will be coming together with Neptune and Venus. That's magic. That is magical in love. And you're in the magic. You're amidst it. Let's see, because the Page of Cups is an unexpected offer, messenger. Maybe you're thinking of sort of asking someone out very typically, or very sort of youthful, in a youthful manner. Let's catch up. Let's see what's going on, because a lot of past relationships will be looking at those, will be revisiting those to see if, you know, it's possible to move forward or to let those go. Let's see what the action and advice is. We've got the Wheel of Fortune. Yes, the wheel is turning in your favor, I would say, more than likely, because so far we've got beautiful cards. This is Jupiter. Now, you could be also connecting with someone that could be from a different part of the world, could be at a physical distance to you, because the Wheel of Fortune is someone that's at a physical distance, maybe has grown up in a different way than what you did, in a different country, in a different part of the world. This is the Wheel of Fate. You are on the fate train. Let's see what the possible outcome is. And we've got Judgment, Scorpio, Pluto. Second chances in love, choices, possible help from Spirit and the Divine. For those of you that have been unhappy in a relationship, there are chances here for the help of the Divine. Remember that Archangel Michael, the angel, the archangel, is tooting his horn. He's saying it's time to resurrect your love life, to restart once more, to be rebirthed. Now let's see how the planetary alliances help or hindrance the divine position. Let's see how it plays out for you. We have the Nine of Cups, which has shown up in most of the readings. So there's a lot of wishes. The heavens are open. Send out your wishes to Spirit. Make sure you are precise about what it is that you wish for. The Nine of Cups. We have the Knight of Swords, which can be a lot of information, also pertaining to a lot of lack of clarity or confusion, being seeing the truth. And I feel that Jupiter will bring you the truth. Jupiter is all about the truth, and so are you. So where there's been, and I'm going to say also, where you've been connecting with someone that shows as though they're very happy, maybe they're going through a difficult time with the Knight of Swords. Could be a separation if you're dealing with someone that's already in another connection, or there's a lot of information and risks necessary to be taken. Also a lot of clarity concerning information that you're hoping for. We've got the eagle here, and the eagle is Jupiter. Okay, there is the eagle. This is the intelligent mind. This is the open mind. And if you hear anything going crash bang, that's Agape on my next to my computer, next to my folders, up to mischief. Agape, 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 get down, please. Get down. Let's see what the possible last card is here. And we've got the Eight of Swords. Now, I just did Scorpio, and they had the Eight of Swords practically in the same position. What's at the bottom? We've got the Chariot. Just give me a second. Some of you are hoping to overcome obstacles. Yeah, she just came down when I got up. Yes, she knew I'd take her down. So, the Chariot, a moving of house. being scattered, feeling scattered left and right, turning a corner. It is a 7. Being put in charge, needing to travel, needing to overcome obstacles and take charge and move forward towards what you feel is your wish fulfillment. What's beneath here? Now, Cancer can deal with past matters, issues pertaining to a home or to your home. We've got the 4 of Swords, so there has been a challenge for you. The 4 of Swords is someone who's in action, not doing anything, maybe even needing to heal a broken heart. And the Strength card, maybe there's been trust issues if you have been dealing with someone. Trust issues, or some of you maybe have felt challenged. If you've been dealing with someone that was not putting the energy into this connection, not communicating, even though I see a very strong sexual attraction here, and we've got the Magician, which is all about information, and the 6 of Cups. So maybe 6 of Cups is nostalgia, so it's something to do with the past. And we've got the Emperor here. We know the Emperor can be quite controlling. The Emperor has got a lot that he deals with. It does speak to a foundation, one's foundation, their stability. And it's as though there's been sort of trickery around someone's foundation and what's going on in their home. Now, the Empress could also be someone who's been dealing with an Emperor, who also have children together. But you could also have a very strong connection. You feel as though this is a soulmate, maybe. But there's been a disappointment. Remember, this 4 of Swords is after the 3. So you could be dealing with someone that needs to leave their past in the past and move on, transition. Remember that the Judgment card does speak to a critical moment and decisions, dilemmas, or a critical moment when an important decision needs to be made. Let's look at the Karma Dharma for you. We do have a fair few swords here. So it's your perception or anything to do with communication. We had the 4 of Swords too. So your perception, the way you communicate or not. And we have the Hermit. So Virgo is very powerful in your reading. The Hermit is someone that's grown wiser. This is someone who's very philosophical. Some of you may have been growing yourselves and taking that position of the Hermit. Very much about teachings, connecting to spirit, a lack of communication. Virgo is all about the details, discrimination. Sometimes too much about the details, too much about the nitty-gritty is Virgo. And remember, the first card that came through is the Virgo archetype. So maybe you've got strong Virgo in your chart, who knows? And maybe you've been sort of doing your homework, looking at things. Let's see. Because the Hermit he's a 9. It speaks to coming towards the end of a cycle. We do have the Hermit and then the Wheel of Fortune, which it's time to get out and about. And a sense of freedom is the Wheel of Fortune. Let's see emotionally for Sagittarius. Hard work, your hard work is paying off. New moon in Capricorn. And this is what's going on now. We're in the new moon in Capricorn. So this is talking about the now. Capricorn is also Saturn ruled. So someone needs to put in the effort, the hard work. Someone is probably doing that and you don't know about it. Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, who is the Lord of Karma and timing. Let's see what's going on with the romance angels for Sagittarius and in love, dear Spirit, in the month of January. What's going on for Sagittarius? Honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday together. This doesn't have to mean that you're all going on a honeymoon. This could speak to someone taking a journey, someone transitioning towards something happy, worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. And we've got getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So you've been waiting for someone to transition, or you've been transitioning. This could also speak to physical movement, having the chance to get to know someone that could be very different to you. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Someone is freeing themselves. Nevertheless, remember that the Emperor could have been someone that was quite controlling. So you're feeling I do see the free yourself very much as the Capricorn energy. So you're shedding, you're sort of purging things that have been holding you back, or you're dealing with someone that has been blocked from you. Maybe because of lack of communication or truths, or someone moving through divorce. New moon in Capricorn is never easy. It is a Saturnian moon where someone has to work hard and prove themselves. Wrong deck. Let's take a message from Spirit with the wisdom of the Oracle. I will be taking a second message from Spirit in the extended, as well as the Mystic Moon Oracles, some Sibylla's, more tarot, as well as my handwritten love cards, dear Sag. So what's going on for Sagittarius, dear Spirit? Logically, blessings should be coming in for Sagittarius. Now, I'm going to tell you also that because Jupiter is very comfortable in Pisces, but it is in a sign that squares you. So you're getting out of your comfort zone. You're needing to expand and explore, but you're needing to believe, even though it can be quite challenging. Remember that a square speaks to constructive energies, so the effort you put in will pay off. Deep knowing, and it is in the reverse, which is a 43, and a 43 equals a 7 again. Let's see what this deep knowing in reverse speaks of. Number 43. 43. The reversed message says, you are in empathy overload and need to get grounded again, so tune out for a bit. Hypersensitive, you're suffering from psychic exhaustion. This signals the time for a recharging of your batteries. Set energetic boundaries, take a salt bath, empty your mind, and get back to you. It's not a time to be too open. Soon enough you can let your guard down. Right now you need to self-care and self-love. It's time to say no, thank you, to anyone in your life who exhausts you. Won't that feel good? So you're needing to be the hermit right now, dear Sagittarius. You have gone through a great purge, and this will be, you will feel a shift after the 18th of January, so towards the second part of the month, as the north and south node of the moon are leaving your sign and Gemini, which is right across from you. So you've gone through a year and a half of much change. You're needing to catch up with yourself. So say no, take some time out, meditate, find yourself. If you've lost yourself, let's take more tarot and see what else we need to know. For Sagittarius, dear Spirit, okay, we had the Chariot here, so some of you have been working really hard to overcome any obstacles. You are turning a corner. Remember, with the retrogrades of Venus and Mercury in January, a lot to do with the past. We'll be revisiting it. Knight of Pentacles at the foundation. And there is the Devil. There is Capricorn and the limitations. The Devil is Saturn, and it speaks to timing. It speaks to unhealthy connections. I would say more than likely it's got a lot to do with timing here. This could also speak to a very magnetic and transformative, but also very challenging love life, or a past in love. Now, the devil can also speak to a narcissistic connection. It can speak to timing as well. It's on the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles, which is slow and very slow. Sometimes challenged forward momentum. It's all about timing, I feel. Now, you're probably feeling that there are changes in the wind for you, but that you're not seeing them. Let's look at the Eight of Pentacles. And we have the Six of Swords, which is beautiful. So needing to transition your inner la gondola, is that how it's called? La gondola, where you're transitioning, you're traveling over water here. So maybe with the transition towards, and we could see that the Knight of Pentacles is facing, someone's coming towards you, I feel here. It's got to do with something to do with the past. Now remember, the devil is Capricorn, and it does speak to maturity. It speaks to taking charge of one's life and moving forward. It's cardinal earth, moving towards a transitioning towards something stable, long-term, and very promising when the timing is correct. Let's look at the Empress. We have the Four of Cups, so maybe even mischances here, or the inability to accept this fourth cup because of family, whether it's you or the other person you're dealing with. There is the Ace of Cups from Spirit. You're looking straight at it, and it could be the Empress that's looking straight at it. If she's got her own obligations and children, maybe in the past she was not able to accept. Maybe this was a disappointment for you, but in the now we've got the Ace of Cups here. And it could also say that the Empress, someone's trying to return to her life. She may be not ready to accept this cup. Let's look at the Ace of Cups in the now. We've got the Nine of Wands, so being exhausted, exactly what the spiritual message was. Nine of Wands, having needed to stand your ground, even though there's been a lot of hardships in matters of love for you. Remember that the Nine of Wands is also very similar to a wall that's been put up, like a boundary, very similar to the Free Yourself here, where it says it's time to take back control of your life. Now the word control can speak to a controlling partnership, can speak to, again, that Saturnian energy, right? Where things will not open up unless it's time. So there's limitations, there's boundaries. And the Page of Cups is possibly a small offer of love, the potential for a new beginning, maybe even to do with an apology. We'll see. Because I notice the seahorses here, which do speak a lot about luck. And you've got the lucky card here. And we've got Five of Wands. So someone being conflicted about moving forward, about the changes they're looking at with the Wheel of Fortune there. Five of Wands also speaks to effort. But also someone not, the changes, possibly changes happening after a message, an unexpected message coming through, and you're feeling lucky with the changes that are coming in. And we've got a new cycle with the Fool. So someone that's willing to take a risk, to take that journey. I don't know if you're taking this journey towards someone or they're taking a journey towards you. With that dog, I do notice that there is a sense of friendship and loyalty Remember, it takes courage to take that step off that, take that step into the unknown. Let's look at the Judgment card, which is second chances and possibility for a resurrection. And we've got the Five of Cups, a couple of fives here. Five of Cups, mourning the past, but not focusing on what's behind you, not, feeling as though there are no chances for you. I do feel here that with Spirit stepping in and you holding on to your faith, that you are not alone. The changes can happen. I don't know if this is speaking about the month of May, which is the 5th month. Remember, we've got the Four of Cups here and the Five of Cups here. So you are transitioning somewhat. Let's have a look at this Knight of Swords and the Eight of Swords. What's this all about? Because there are 9 swords there. 9 of Swords is a lot of stress about realizing a wish fulfillment. And we've got the World card. So this could also speak to the possibility that you're ending a major cycle in your life, or this is, the World card does speak to working with those fixed energies. So Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, and Scorpio, where the eclipses will be playing out in the near future, in a couple of months, on the axis Taurus, Scorpio. Those fixed signs, those fixed energies, we've all got fixed energies in our chart. Those 4 fixed signs are all somewhere in our lives. That's where the challenges will be happening. So anything concerning being stuck or no changes playing out, that will change. The World card also speaks to expanding your horizons, taking that trip which you've felt blocked because of divorce, separation, information missing, or even your perception of feeling blocked. Now, the Eight of Swords also speaks to, maybe because swords do speak to anything to do with the red tape or communication, or anything to do with the law, needing to abide by the law, by the universal law, or by the laws that surround you. But we've got the Success card here, which is the World card. It's an accomplishment. It really is. And we've got the Star. So, the Star, speaking of Aquarius, is only around the corner, because the season of Aquarius is coming up, and there's going to be a lot that will be playing out with Venus and Mars, and they're the lovers of the zodiac. They will be meeting up together in Capricorn and then in Aquarius. The Star is, again, another wish fulfillment, but it could be at a physical distance to you. And I wanted to also say that this woman here, in her birth suit, she is naked, so it's all about the truth. Around her neck, she wears Venus. She wears the glyph of Venus, right? So it's all about love. It's all about hope. It's all about the ability to see things from a higher perspective, from that ingenious mind, and bring in the changes. You are mutable. You don't mind changes. But if you're dealing with an Aquarius, right, you could have your moon in Aquarius, for instance. So emotionally, changes are not that easy for you. Or you're dealing with someone that's got strong Aquarian energy, or this could be just a timing card. Remember that Saturn also is moving through Aquarius. So it's all about the limitations sort of breaking down as, Saturn through Aquarius has been squaring over to Taurus with Uranus. So lots of changes happening where there are difficult changes. They will be happening for the next year and a half for sure. But the Star card does speak to communication through social media as well. Truths coming through. Things dealing with the past as well as looking towards the future. And that is social media. So a lot of connections through social media and following your brightest star in the future. Connecting with someone that is a wish fulfillment for you. where matters of love are concerned. Now, of course, Aquarius also speaks to wishes and friendships. So I don't know if this is a friend that's turning into a lover, or you could have sort of laid down the groundwork where you have been communicating with someone who's more of a friend. And this could be changing. You have been waiting, and it's worth the wait. It's all about divine timing, where you'll be transitioning towards a love connection, a wish fulfillment. And I do see that the World card, thank God for the World card, and the squares that will be playing out, they'll be sort of breaking down these barriers for you, I feel. Okay, so I will leave you with this, dear Sagittarius. As I said, I'm expanding this reading. If this is your story, you can join me through the links beneath the video. Other than that, I do see that there's possibility for honeymoon energies. Someone's coming in that you've been waiting for. You're getting to know one another. Some of you could be taking a trip or just emotionally sort of transitioning. Maybe even to something long term. So I'm wishing you well. Love and light, dear Sagittarius. Thank you so much for all you do for my channel, for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting. Love and light.